Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Somerset Park for this evening's Scottish Gas Men's Scottish Cup 5th round. Ayr United against Hibernian. A little bit of a needle match tonight probably, because many of our management team and players have come from Hibernian, so it should be a good game tonight. And in the commentary box tonight we have Mitch, Anton and Marco. Good evening, gentlemen.
How are we?
I'm alright.
Looking forward to the game?
Yes and no. I think it will be a good game. I was actually talking to one of the Hibernian guys downstairs, and he actually reckons it could go to extra time and or penalties. So that's an interesting comment from a Hibernian board, which I think goes to show how much they respect Ayr United and what where we've come in this season.
Definitely, and I think me and Anton were talking just there before we came on air. I think Hibs are unbeaten in 10 matches, Ayr unbeaten in 8. I think the last side to beat Hibs was Celtic at Celtic Park, and Anton, you were saying that game Hibs really should have been 2 or 3 up, so a very tough test for us tonight, but a good chance to get a gauge of where we're at, especially if we're going to be looking to go up next season.
Definitely, I think Hibs probably, by their own admission, had a really slow start to the season. Really struggled with getting to grips, and fair play to the Hibs board that stuck with David Gray, and they're definitely seeing the rewards of that now with the recent form. But he was hoping we're coming down here under lights and we could put an end to that recent 10-game unbeaten run. Yeah,
and you only have to look out just in front of you, and the crowd is it's packed to the rafters in here. It's going to make for a good atmosphere.
Definitely, I think when you look at the stadiums across the country, definitely as a player that used to relish coming to Somerset, with the old aspects of the stadium, but also now we've got the new stand also. So I mean, a game such as this where there's so many standing, it really adds to the atmosphere. Yeah, definitely. Marco, do you want to take us through the United sign for the season?
In goals for United, 31 Harry Stone, number 3 Paddy Redding, captaining Ayr tonight is number 8 Ben Dempsey, number 9 George Oakley, number 10 Conor McLennan, number 14 George Stanger, number 17 Jay Henderson, number 22 Mark McKenzie, number 26 Lenny Agbear, number 33 Scott McMahon, number 36 Cole McKinnon. The subs for Ayr today are number 1 Robbie Much, number 2 Nick McAllister, number 4 Frankie Masonta, number 15 Jamie Murphy, number 16 Jake Hasty, number 21 Ethan Walker, number 23 Mark Russ, and number 30 Curtis May.
Yeah, the Hibernian lineup for this evening: in goal is 13 Jordan Smith, 5 is Warren O'Hora, 6 Dylan Levitt, 10 Captain Martin Boyle, 12 Chris Cadden, 15 Jack Iredale, 19 Nicky Cadden, 26 Nectarios Triantis, 32 Josh Campbell, 33 Rocky Bashiri, and number 99 is Mikola Kuharevic. Substitutes for Hibs this evening: number 1 is Josef Busick, 2 Lewis Miller, 18 Hugh Q Kwon, 20 Kieran Bowie, 21 Jordan Obita, 22 Nathan Welsh, 23 Junior Hoylett, and 24 is Dwight Gale.
And our match officials tonight: referee is the one and only Kevin Clancy. The assistant referee 1 is Daniel McFarlane. The assistant referee 2 is David Room. And because A, we're on the telly, and B, it's a cup, we have a 4th official tonight, and that's David Dickinson, obviously taking a wee break from selling antiques. Our match sponsor tonight is Wallace Allen, jewellers in the town. The match ball sponsor is Juicin, and our 2 mascots are Freddie Johnson and Thomas Taylor. It's a very, very strong Hibernian side that they're putting out. They are obviously taking this extremely seriously.
Definitely, I think, just looking here, I think Kuharevic comes in for Dwight Gale. It's not a bad light-for-light replacement, is it? And to have a man like Dwight Gale with his experience and playing at the highest level on the bench is a pretty frightening option to have off the bench.
Yeah, it was something we talked about this week. We thought that Kuharevic might come in, especially now that Hibs have gone to that 3-5-2.
Yeah.
You see that Martin Boyle's one that plays off very similar to the way that Jay Henderson does so with George Oakley, but I think Kuharevic through the middle probably offers more of a focal point. Obviously Dwight Gale's done brilliant since he came in. He's scored in the derby for them. I picked up a few more really important goals in the recent run of form, but you do look at the Hibs bench there. You've got David Junior Hoylett as well, who obviously had a very successful career in the Premier League down south in the Championship, and John Obita, Kieran Bowie, Lewis Miller. I mean, there's some real strong players for them to come on. But you look at our bench also. I mean, we've got some real strength and depth. I think that's probably shown from the business we've done in January, but also the players come back from injury. It's great to see Frankie on the bench, and then we've also got Marco come back also, and then Curtis Main, the recent signing.
Yeah, definitely. And 2 changes to the starting 11 that eventually managed to win through at Hamilton last weekend. 2-0, Cole McKinnon and Mark McKenzie in for Jamie Murphy and Dylan Wattrip. And as you say, the additions to the bench, it's looking a much more kind of beefed up squad ahead of today. And as you say, we've certainly got options there.
I take it Nick McAllister's red card from last week doesn't count for the cup games, which is why he's on the bench.
He's already served 1 match, which was Hamilton, and then he'll be serving next week as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's going to be a really interesting one. And as you say, probably Hibs a form team in the top flight at the moment, outside of the top 2. Yeah,
definitely. You know, I think everyone talks about that 3-3 game at Easter Road, where Hibs potentially at one point could have gone 20 odd points behind Aberdeen, and you look at the 2 sort of form tables since that game, and now Hibs just sit a few points off them. I think Hibs, had it not been for that such a slow start, would be really cementing their place in 3rd, and I'm sure that'll be sort of where they have their eyes focused on now, is finishing 3rd in the table.
Yeah, definitely. I think the gaffer acknowledged that in an interview he did with Rob McLean during the week. He said that probably are at the minute 3rd. He thinks they're odds on to finish 3rd in the top flight. And as I said previously, it's a real good chance for us to get a gauge of where we're at. But also, when that draw was initially made, my first thought was it's a winnable game.
Certainly, I think, and that stems from the confidence of momentum. We're in a great place at the minute. I think we've lost once since that East Kilbride game. That was away to Park Thistle, and a very dubious decision at that.
Yep.
But you know, winning breeds confidence, and so does not getting beaten the clean sheets, especially the back 3 and Harry have been providing for us. So you think with the attacking threat that we have, and if we can keep it tight at the back, you fancy yourselves against anyone.
Definitely, and I think looking back at the record here, particularly at Somerset against Hibs in the Scottish Cup, I think the last game was a 2-0 defeat here back in 2012. Lee Griffiths in the score sheet for Hibs that day. But then you go back a year previously and Ayr knocked out Jimmy Calderwood's Hibs thanks to the Mark Roberts goal here. So history will tell you that it is possible, and certainly, as you say, the players are believing.
Exactly, you know, and that's all the gaffer is wanting us to go out there. You know, he's going out with a game plan. There's no mistaking we are the underdogs here, but be confident in what you've achieved so far this season, and you know, have a go. There will be opportunities in this game for us. It's just about can we minimise mistakes, and something that's really important against a better opposition.
100% as the teams emerge in front of us just now, and the noise levels are, well, yeah, through the roof here at Somerset. I think we're expecting a crowd of between 6,000 and 7,000 tonight, and that will hopefully make a real difference to both sets, but hopefully in particular the United fans.
Definitely, you know, it's great to see so many United fans have came out here. I think there's about 5,000-6,000 of them here, so it's great turnout from everyone in the town, and let's hope we give them something to cheer about.
100%. As we talked about the United lineup, Mark McKenzie slotting in at right back, replacing Dylan Wattrip. Cole McKinnon coming in to replace Jamie Murphy. Although I believe two goals in the last 2 games that Mark McKenzie's actually features at right back. Queen's Park at home and Hamilton away last weekend, where he pops up with a fantastic header, you must say. I think from where I was sitting, I was going a mile over the bar, but he's managed to climb over the back of the defender. It seemed to do it was a bit behind him, and it was just dipped in time, and what a finish it was.
Yeah, Mark is an absolute dream for any manager. He can play in near enough any position and do it a fantastic job in those. And I think with that goal in particular, you see what he can bring to the full-back, especially that wing-back position, where he arrives well at the back post, and he has that composure of somebody who's played further up the park, which is absolutely fantastic. So it was a really tough game. It didn't look like there was much going to be separating the team, and it was a bit of magic from initially Jake Hasty to put the ball in, and then Mark to finish fantastically well.
And crucially about that goal, 2 subs combining.
Exactly, and I think, you know, the manager's brought in Marky and Cole because of the contribution, and again that shows the competition for places in the team at the minute.
100%.
I think there may be a slight delay because there is quite a lot of smoke drifting across the park right now.
Yep. you'd imagine that. We saw this in the semi-final and final of the League Cup at Hampden recently. There was a slight delay, so wouldn't be surprised if that's the case here. But
yeah,
for me, it's a difficult one. Obviously, you want everyone to be, main thing is safe and welcome to a football ground, but it does add to the atmosphere for me.
Yeah.
You see it abroad.
Definitely, you do see it and you think, well, it definitely adds to all. As a player, you want to play in these sort of conditions where the fans are right up for it and they're a wee bit hostile. As long as it's done in a safe and a correct manner, if we can somehow make sure that everyone is safe when it's performed, it definitely adds to something.
Just before Cole McKinnon gets ready to kick off here, Anton, I'm going to trouble you here for a score prediction.
I think it'll be a very tight game. I think hoping for 2-1 Ayr United.
2-1 Ayr United. Marco, score prediction?
Do you want the one I want or the one I think's going to happen?
Surely that's the same thing, no?
That's the same thing, yeah. Go on.
3-0 Ayr.
Love it. Ian?
I'm afraid I'm going to say 2-1 Hibs. I just think they might be too strong for us, but there again, I haven't been right once this season, which is why I'm saying 2-1 Hibs.
Ever the pessimist is Ian.
Yeah. And yourself?
2-0 United. And we're underway here. McLaren brings that one down, looks to help it on to Henderson. Yeah, just looking for a little bit of support, faces up the Hibernian defender. Kenzie. Out for an United throw. It's important that we start quickly, sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Straight away the team's looking to play in the right area. Just give everyone a wee chance, settle into the game. If we can do that, playing in the right areas, then all the better.
Agbear under pressure there from Martin Boyle. McLaren does well to bring that clearance down from Harry Stone. Triantis straight over the ball there. It's an early flashpoint in the game. Tempers flaring already, and inside a minute here. We did say we needed a fast start, and I think we've got that at the minute.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I think Triantis comes through in a really strong manner. He wins the ball, takes absolutely the full ball, but the way in which he's done it, he's finished a wee bit high, and I don't mind that from Ayr United, sort of just making sure the referee knows that that's a potentially dangerous tackle.
It did seem a bit excessive to me.
Yeah, he'll be thinking he's coming down here, we're going to be a hostile environment. He's looking to set his tone in the match as early as possible. But there we go, yellow card. Yellow card
straight away. So Triantis now walking a tightrope for the rest of the game, and as you say that, it's got to give you a little lift there.
I don't think the referees in these sort of scenarios, they don't want to be ringing cards out that early, but see when you get a reaction like that from the players, because they feel a wee bit aggrieved, they feel that corner could have been hot there. The reaction there not only confirms the booking, but it'll be something that Kevin Clancy will be thinking about now going into the match. And now he's got to walk a tightrope.
Oakley flicks that ball on, Phil given.
Another thing about Triantis, I'm sure he's definitely been sent off this season already.
Yeah.
So he's a bit of a fiery character in the centre of the park, so, and still a young guy as well. I'm sure he's on loan from Sunderland at the minute, so
you're right,
he's definitely one that if we can get round about him and keep niggling away at him, see if we can get a reaction from him, and see if we can make the job a wee bit easier for us if Hibs go down to 10.
Bashiri. O'Hora. Helps this one forward. Martin Boyle giving chase by Agbear. First to meet it now, Triantis. To the far side here. Cadden. Faced up by Kenzie and Stanger. Now Martin Boyle. Levitt. Back to Jack Iredale and Bashiri again. Bashiri's a man who likes to take a risk, shall we say?
Yeah, definitely. I think the one thing about Rocky Bashiri, physically, he's a defender's dream. He's got everything that you would want from a defender. However, he seems to take a lot of risks, and if that's something that especially George and Jay can take advantage of, then that'd be fantastic.
Redden. unfortunately they're conceding the corner. Not too sure it was a free kick in the first place, to be honest. Linesman never gave it. I think it was a decision made by Kevin Clancy himself.
Yeah, I think it was a wee bit hasty, but let's hope we just defend this well.
Cadden shot, Boyle. Cadden, ball towards the back post, flicked on, and it's comfortably over the bar by Warren O'Hora.
Yeah, one thing we've definitely seen from Nicky Cadden since he's arrived back up into Scottish football is his quality from set pieces and in wide areas has been outstanding, and that's something that we need to be wary of. It's not something you want to be giving away free kicks or corners in dangerous areas, giving him the opportunity to put a free ball in the box.
We were talking about it beforehand. Nicky Cadden's arrived from that loan spell at Ayr United back in, I think it was the 18-19 season under Ian McCauley. Came here on a loan from Livingston, and to be honest didn't set the header alight, and now he's probably one of the foreign players in the Premiership. You were saying I believe he's probably Hibs' best player. It's a helpful ball forward by Dempsey.
That's the one.
Clearance forced.
It's good from George there. He's just making sure Rocky Bashiri knows he's there. Make sure he's going to know he's in a game tonight. Speaking to George this week, it's certainly one, Rocky Bashiri, it's not one you want to get in a fight with. You want to probably stay a yard away from him. If anything, maybe give him a wee half yard when the ball comes up, in a hope that he maybe tries to bring it down and play a wee bit too much. Because you see other teams have taken advantage of that so far this season.
Here he is again, Bashiri. Jack Iredale now. Another man well known to Scottish football after his time in Morton. Kurevich does well, goes for goal, smart save by Stone. Agbear can only play for a corner. It's a good start from the away side.
Yeah, I think it just bounces just before Harry, and to be fair to Lenny, does well there just to hook it clear, because Martin Boyle's sniffing around at any opportunity to pick up any scraps.
It will be Nicky Cadden to take this again. Outswinger this time. Kinnan does very well to get the first contact. Levitt now. Back to Chris Cadden. Falls to O'Hora here. Boyle. Levitt. Ball through. Harry Stone. Comfortably out to claim that one.
Going to need, in order for us to get any result tonight, we're going to need a really strong performance from Harry, and he's definitely shown that since he's came back into the team. He's grown with confidence in every match, and I feel like he's going to have to help manage the game for us today. It's often something we look for the more experienced players, but
Henderson falls to McLennan, goes for a goal. Comfortable stop in the end by Jordan Smith. Comes immediately look to get this one underway as Martin stops Cadden early, and that ball over the top just evaded Kurevich. Very good challenge from Scotland man.
Yeah, really important. That's the one thing with these formations, with both teams playing 3-5-2. Paddy's done really well to sort of follow that one in case there's any scraps from the goalkeeper, but he holds it well, which then allows him to release Chris Cadden straight away, and that's when you look for, Cole and Scott do brilliant in sort of delaying Chris Cadden and sort of stopping that source just to cover for Paddy, especially when you go for that man-for-man all over the pitch. You do sometimes need your friends to sort of help you out and back you up.
Trying to help that one on top there was Jay Henderson, didn't quite come off, but it's a slightly slack pass out by Jordan Smith behind the defender.
Yeah, he's certainly made O'Hara go back to his own goal there, which is probably not what you're looking for when you're trying to set a tempo.
There's a lot of quality in this Hibs side, you only got to look in the midfield. Dylan Levitt is struggling to get game time at the start of the season. He's come back into the side recently and really good technical player.
Yeah, certainly. Saw what he did when he was on loan at Dundee United, and obviously the money that Hibs paid for him shows that the quality that he has, but he struggled to get in the team due to the performances.
Decent little bit of play there between McMahon and McKinnon there on the touchline.
Yeah.
Pitch looks quite tough tonight from our angle.
Yeah, I feel because it's flat, but it'll be dry as well, so there's a wee bit of, there will be a few bobbles in it, but it's definitely still one of the best pitches in the league, I think, at this stage.
Triantis all the way back to Bashiri. To Hora. Dempsey intercepts, takes the ball off the toes of Josh Campbell. Calls for a foul there, nothing given. Cadden again. Triantis turns. Finds Cadden in space here on the right hand side. Cadden, blocked by Redding. Cadden will try again. Blocked again by Paddy Redding.
No, he does really well there because Triantis receives the ball well in the centre of the park and sort of releases Cadden, so Paddy doesn't do well, get out there quickly and stop the cross, and he does that very well, but again we'll need to defend this corner well.
Maybe Nicky Cadden again to take this one for Hibs. To the box, it's a good one. Played by Agbear, and Dylan Levitt shoots comfortably over the bar. To the cheers of the United fans.
Yeah, well done to Lenny Agbear. He'll just get confidence from that. Obviously he's only played a few games in professional football, so you know he'll be taking the confidence, and winning a header like that on your own 6-yard line will only help boost that.
Sheery's first to meet Harry Stone's kick out. Campbell down under the challenge. Play goes on though. Cadden on the left. Levitt. Iredale goes wide to O'Hora. Cadden. Man steps in front of Martin Boyle there. It's from Henderson.
Well done, Scott.
McKinnon. McKenzie, Stanger. Helps it forward, but Scott Brown not too happy with that one, looking for a bit more composure on the ball.
Yeah, I think the pass from Cole's just slightly behind, which sort of makes Mark step into.
Good turn from Henderson. Slipped in as George Oatley. Can he take the lead? It's a great save by Jordan Smith. McKinnon now to find McLennan at the back post. What a chance that was for George Oatley. Would he have been better taking it on his left foot, Anton?
I think so, yeah. It's brilliant to see the two of them link up so early, and you know, the form George is in, you're sort of putting your house on him to score from there, and you know, he had so much time, he probably, that's often the issue, you know, when you have too much time you think, right, okay, how can I make this a perfect finish, and probably he's obviously gone on his favoured right foot there, but you know, great to see us getting chances like that already.
McKenzie running at Cadden this time. Cross is not up to standard, but applause from Conor McLennan. He acknowledges that positivity from Mark McKenzie to get up the full back.
Mark, you know himself that he needs to make sure the cross is getting into the box, but no, that's what we want to see. We want to be, especially as we say about this match up in the wide areas, man for man. You want to see our wing backs pushing theirs back, and if Marky can get on the front through there, that's all the better for us.
Dempsey. Triantis again. Iredale. Levitt. Iredale again on the left. Here's again. Bashiri letting that one across him, and Oakley's there and very nearly gets in front of the Hibs defender.
That's exactly what we're talking about, you know. George gives him that wee half yard to think he's got more time than he does, and then the minute he sets that press, hopefully makes Bashiri take his eye off the ball, and we can profit off it.
Triantis. Well stopped by Cole McKinnon now. Looking to control things for United. Stanger under pressure by Martin Boyle. Stone to Reading. It's for the ball inside, but it's cut out by Cadden. Campbell. Martin Boyle's in here at the back post. Steps inside, deflected. And Harry Stone saved. Good recovery tackle from George Stanger.
Yeah, that was outstanding from George, because he was Martin Boyle's the last person you want to be stood up 1v1 when he's 10 yards out from goal, so George does amazing there. Just really shut the angle down, take all the pace out of the shot there.
Yeah, definitely. And Martin Boyle's got 7 goals in the league this season, as well as 3 assists. He seems to be more productive season on season.
Yeah, I think the older he's getting, the more central he's coming, which is obviously meaning he's going to get more opportunities, and he seems to be having another productive season, as you say.
Cadden. Kurevich up against Scott McMahon. McMahon does very well to marshal that one out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before on here in previous games, that Scott McMahon was a signing at the start of the season I don't think many United fans could have imagined or expected to have been made. I think we all knew that with him being in that Dundee United team last season, he probably has the quality to play in a division above.
Yeah, especially from his time in the league above as well.
McLaren loses his footing, but that ball will come to Mark McKenzie now. Early ball through to George Oakley. He's in behind. Jack Iredale with a fantastic recovery challenge, but you can tell by your face it was so close to being inch perfect ball there from McKenzie.
Yeah, I'm sure we've said it on the commentary before, but that's one of those where as a striker you need to stay on your feet to get that final touch to pull you away from the defender, whereas the defender is completely flapping there and he has to make a lunge just to get a toe to take it away from you, and Iredale's done that. George has pulled away from there, and to be fair to him, he's done great to make a last ditch toe on it to take it away from George. But you know, it's definitely positive signs for United that George seems to be pulling away from the centre halves when it turns into a bit of a foot race. That's certainly something we'll be hoping to profit from.
Over the line for Kurevich, and George Stainer does well just to put that one out for the throw in. See, Hibs have probably had the majority of possession, and obviously that Martin Boyle chance at barring that they haven't managed to quite create anything to it.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously had the flurry of corners as well. I think the game's been a bit bitty in the centre of the park. Neither team's really got their foot on it yet, but probably we've more sustained possession at the back from Hibs.
Cadden now. Chris Cadden, I should say. O'Hora. Bashiri. Iredale again. So that ball down the channel towards Josh Campbell. Stanger just going to marshal this one out for a goal kick and does very well again. I suppose you'd expect that Hibs would have the majority of possession, or I guess outsiders would.
Yeah, definitely, but I think we've shown already that we've got enough to cause this Hibs team a few issues, and we should take confidence from that. We've got for the first 20 minutes almost now, settle ourselves into the game, and the longer it goes now, the more confident we'll get. Bear faced that way.
Boyle just calmly heads that one out. Unfortunately, Paddy Redding just bounced, didn't quite fall from her in there. O'Hora, Triantis, back to Bashiri. O'Hora under pressure from Henderson. Triantis now forced all the way back to his goalkeeper. Good press there from United.
Yeah, and it just allows everyone else to take 5-10 yards. George has forced the goalkeeper into a slack kick, and look, the whole team's managed to get up to the halfway line.
Good ball actually there from Smith now. Levitt to Campbell, and suddenly Hibs have got space on the right hand side with Chris Cadden. Inside to Triantis. Tackled in there by Cole McKinnon. Henderson does well. Wins the throw. Big night for Cole McKinnon as well, coming back into the side after making a very good impact of it for Hamilton at the weekend. He said he was claiming the assist, but I think it went down as it hit off Connor McLaren first of all.
Someone said that in the changing room. I think he's maybe telling everyone outside the changing room because he knows he'll get a wee bit of hassle for it.
Bashiri again for Hibs. Again, very confident Bashiri, although you do see from time to time a player like that making the odd error, so I'm sure you guys will be aware of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Stone under pressure there. Got away with that one. Kurevich very nearly stealing the ball off of the toes of Harry Stone there.
Yeah, that's just the sort of scenario. All the players will need to be a wee bit more on the ball. We're playing against a team in the league above. The sort of press, the intensity of the game is that wee bit higher, so we just need to stay fully concentrated.
Flicked on, Kurevich. Levitt helps the ball forward. Redding gets in front of Cadden. McKinnon flicks on to Oakley. Down under the challenge, free kick given.
It's very well played by George. Feels the
man looking for McKenzie, just gets that one all wrong. You could see the idea.
You see what he's trying. It's not a bad idea. I think the manager's maybe just hoping to get a wee bit more foothold in this game, or sort of not having very long spells with the ball in the minute, so maybe what we'll be hoping to do for the next 5-10 minutes.
It's danger. McLaren now intercepted by Triantis. Forced out a play with that one though. And as you say, Anton, he'll be a player that you want to be applying pressure onto in this game, especially after that early yellow card.
Definitely, it's just one that you want to, if you can get close to him and he's making that pass, you just continue to let him know that you're there. See if we can test his patience.
O'Hora. Ball forward. McMahon takes charge of that situation, gets there. O'Hora forced to head that one out by Jay Henderson.
Scotty's been brilliant already in this early first 20 odd minutes there and reading that ball, because that's one of the triggers for Hibs. Goes to the wide centre halves and they like to play and use the pace of Chris and Nicky Cadden, so they'll be kept busy tonight. But Scotty's read it brilliantly so far.
Agbear forced back towards his goalkeeper. Stone. Doesn't quite catch that one, and Stangers does well just to help that one forwards. Clennon. I think United were hoping for a throw in there, but
Yeah, I think
Linesman on the far
it's
side
a bit
is giving it the way.
unfortunately it's a few slack passes of, you know, nobody's helped each other there. Hoping pass back to Lenny's pushed him back, then he's passed another one that's not great onto Harry, which has forced him into another one at George. You just want to take
Solid
care.
challenge there from McMahon though. Here come Hibs and Dempsey intercepts that one. Here he is again. Takes charge and calmly goes back to Harry Stone. That will go all the way out of play for a Ayr United throw.
One thing also, you know, bringing Mark into the team, Mark McKenzie, is when the ball does go back to the goalie, we do have that option in a wide area of, you know, getting up and winning headers, and that's definitely something you can use to your advantage, especially under a bit of pressure. If you've got that out ball, it's always an advantage.
He's always possessed real pace, Mark McKenzie as well, and has the ability to really keep that up for 90 minutes. He's got a great engine on him.
Great engine, definitely one of the most powerful players in the team. You know, it's not so much a pace over 5-10 yards, but see when he gets in front of you, you'll struggle to get back.
Decent try there on goal from Josh Campbell. United will probably disappointed with the way he was allowed to come inside and shoot, but again, nothing that troubled Harry Stone. Comfortable save.
Yeah, nice and tidy from Harry. No stopping it right and tidy the first time.
You went on that run of like 4 or 5 clean sheets in a row before that Thistle game, and it's been great for Harry Stone's confidence, especially given that after starting in the team he dropped out and then came back in, and he's held his own ever since, which is a testament to him, I guess, as a character and a player.
Yeah, definitely. I think that actually, if anything, emphasises just how impressive his clean sheets are this season, because considering he didn't have that time out of the team, but no, he's came back in and fair play to him. He's been colossal since.
Redden to take this one for Ayr United. Ball forward, helped on by Agbear. Eventually cleared by Hibs, and Dempsey under pressure when Boyle helps it on. Hora. Kinnan now, McMahon. From Cadden, but can't quite keep that one in. A United throw. McLennan. Chance for a goal here. Can he get the shot away? Pass one. Pass it on. McLennan into the box. Cuts back. Just doesn't quite find the final ball. Dempsey ball into the area. Cleared. McLennan fires over the bar in the end, but a good wee spell there for United.
Yeah, Condors brilliantly to jink past a few players. I think actually the ball pops up just before he wants to hit it, and he forces him into that extra touch, which then he uses to go by another 2-3 players. But you know, the longer you run with the ball, the more likely somebody is to get in front of you. But no, it's really positive and, you know, great to see.
I was going to say, do you reckon he could have pulled the trigger there, but he was answered that by saying the ball just didn't quite sit for him. Chris Callan to take this throw for Hibs. He's had his injury troubles over the years.
Yeah, it's great to see him back playing, and as well as he is doing so, he's been so important to the recent Hibs form.
Upturn, yeah.
Wouldn't mind if he had an off night tonight, right enough.
Wouldn't mind if the whole team had an off night. Campbell puts that one forward. Cadden will give chase. Once again, Scott McMahon. Very good at that, just shepherding the ball out of play.
Something we've talked about, I'm sure, so far this season. You know, Mikey as well, but the three that have been playing some front to back three are just brilliant at shepherding the ball out. You never feel.
Flicks that on. Cadden. Levitt. Ball into the area, cleared by McMahon. It's back out to Chris Cadden. Kurevich to target. Ball into the area, Agbear. Clears. Chris Cadden. To the area. McMahon. Misplaced touch from Triantis cannot really get onto this. Hardale deals with that one. It's now Nicky Cadden on the far side. Checks back. Past McKenzie. Gets to the byline, ball into the area. Out for an hour, Hibs corner on the far side. That's what Nicky Cadden can do, that change of pace.
Yeah, and I think, like, the form he's been in this season, we know he's going to go past Markey once or twice, but that just shows the strength of the defence. You know, George does brilliant just to get to that front post and make sure that nothing goes by him, and he defends well.
Into the area, right on top of the keeper, Harry Stone comfortably claims that one. It was an awkward one. From a Hibs point of view, you'll be saying it's too close to the goalkeeper, but I guess from the goalie coach Timo's point of view, he'd be very happy with the way he commanded his box there, took charge, and at the end of the day it looked very easy.
That's not an easy one for any goalie, you know, especially with the amount of bodies in there. He needs to come meet that so that somebody doesn't get a glance in just in front of him, so he needs to be aggressive and confident to come and collect, and he's done that really well.
Good flick on from McKenzie. Ball's in, it's just slightly behind George Oakley. Flick from Stanger, taking that directly into the path of Kurevich. He's got Boyle to his right, can he pick him out? Then Dempsey's recovery run prevents that one. Hibs still have it though. Cadden. Levitt. Boyle goes down under the challenge, no foul there. Theatrical from Boyle. No McKinnon. Henderson. Misplaced pass from. Misplaced touch, sorry, from Ben Dempsey. Hibs have it again, but no Martin Boyle is a quick player. Any touch, he's likely to go down.
Yeah, I thought he maybe had a case there, but I think that maybe reputation might have gone against him there.
Iredale now. Cadden. Ball into the area. It's a poor one by his standards.
Yeah. Markey does well. We just need to keep going out and meeting him, make sure that he doesn't. He's always just wanting to create that half yard to get the ball in the box. So we just need to make sure that we stop the cross at source.
Oakley chest it on. Cadden just sharper there.
Yeah.
Martin Boyle not too happy there that felt as though we were allowed to play out too easily there from Harry Stone. I guess it's a frustrating one as a forward when the press doesn't work as a whole, because you've got to go together, don't you?
Oh, there's none worse.
Dempsey does very well, dispossesses Kurevich. Just looking for an option. McLennan picks up for United, steps inside, looks for Dempsey again, but just that final pass at the moment's not quite there for us.
Yeah, I think Ben's probably right to pull it back out, because if he doesn't play that ball straight away, by the time he's taking the extra touch, Hibs are set and there's probably not a ball into the box available, but when we do come out, we need to try and keep it. But look, we're still got an opportunity to keep Hibs in this area. I think that's something Gaffer's always, really strict about, is when you get somebody in a corner, make sure they stay there.
Oakley. Klein. He's just foot in there, and Hibs come away with the ball with Chris Cadden. Giantis. Bashiri under pressure from Oakley. Hibs, fair to say, lucky with that one. That
I have no idea why he's playing outside of the foot past 5 yards.
did say he takes risks.
Yeah, look, it came off there for him, but that'd only give me confidence.
Foul on Giantis by McMahon. And probably for the first time tonight, just a fraction late.
Yeah, Scotty's been good. I think he is just a wee fraction late, but it's still a strong challenge from him, which you want to see from your centre halves.
Marco, what have you made of the game so far?
Surprised at how cagey it has been so far. I think Hibs haven't shown, they've shown quality, but they've not shown how good they can be, and they've been able to back up on their mistakes time in and time again and try and turn those into real chances to take the lead.
But do you not think that's maybe a testament as to how well Ayr are playing? I mean, Ayr are working really, really hard out there to keep Hibs at bay.
Yeah, definitely. I think also, that won't have been lost on the players. Just how hard they will need to work tonight to force Hibs into mistakes, and there we are, another one where, when that is a backwards pass, that pass goes backwards, that's a trigger for everyone in the team to gain 5-10 yards, and we've done that really well there. Caught the Hibs players offside and ended up making them kick the ball out for us.
35 minutes gone, and you've got to say that still the best chance of the game's got to be an Ayr United one. It was George Oakley. It was put through by, I think it was Jay Henderson.
Great touch and release from Jay.
Yeah. At the time we're saying potentially George could have gone with his left foot, but at the time I was going to say to you, it did feel as if perhaps a good first touch, but he was slightly wide, and the goalkeeper did well to narrow the angle.
Yeah, there's two ways. Like, what he's trying to do is, because he knows he's got so much time, he's read that well, and
Shiri under pressure from Henderson, hooks forward. Kurevich flicks on, but
yeah, as we're saying there, George, he's taking that time to go round it to try and bend it in the far corner, but and taking that a wee bit extra time and allowing it go on your right foot, it means the goalie can shut the angle.
Poor ball. Stanger, Kurevich now for Hibs. Cuts the ball back. Cole McKinnon's there to pick up the scraps. United got to be careful though. Small lapse in concentration, and Hibs are in on goal there. Ideal ball, and Boyle free header. Wow, just as we say, a lapse in concentration. Martin Boyle runs free in the box there. I think it's Paddy Redding that he runs off of. And does Harrison touch that, or is it just a bounce off the ground? What a chance for Martin Boyle.
Yeah, he's headed it down. Can't believe he's had that much room in the centre of the box.
Offside flag up against Kurevich. I believe tonight is Kurevich's first start since the previous round against Clydebank at Easter Road for Hibs. Henderson ball in. Mark McKenzie in behind here. Can he pick out a pass? It's a fantastic recovery challenge. Could he have played it first time into the area? No. Oakley deflected. And again, it's comfortable for Jordan Smith, but see it again here. Second one. Good recovery from Chris Cadden to just deflect that header into the path of his goalkeeper, but could they have done better with that ball across?
I think he's got to deliver first time. The minute he takes a touch, it just allows defenders to get back and closer to George Oakley in the centre. So if he delivers that first time, he just feeds it in. But again, you can see the quality of Jay to bring the ball down, and the running power of Markey to get round the back, and that's something that again we need to take confidence from. But hopefully Markey plays it first time next time. Just to.
He does very well there to bring that ball under control, as well as taking it away from the on-rushing Josh Campbell. It's danger. Goes long. Oakley, brilliant hold-up play. Henderson looking for Redden, but just far too much on that one.
Unlucky.
But
definitely a bit of a spectacular passer. But you know what? Again, it's brilliant hold-up play from George. And okay, the ball's not connected, but again, we can squeeze them in this corner and try and win the first contact and go and put the ball up 30-40 yards from goal.
I don't think, I was saying to Jay on Tuesday night, there was like a Q&A and the fan discussion event organised by the two supporters liaison officers, Daniel and Lisa, and I was saying to Jay at the start of this year, I don't think anyone would have anticipated that he would have ended up playing almost in that kind of number 10 second striker role, but he's fitted into it really well. Him and George Oakley seem to have forged a pretty good partnership.
Yeah, because especially Jay came to us as a right midfielder, right winger, and when we went that 3-5-2, it's not the best position for your wide players, because naturally you don't play with any, you play with wing backs. So the fact that he's adapted into that role and made it his own is a testament to his work rate and also his quality as a player. Yeah, again we notice another slight heavy tackle on Triantis. So I think the boys are aware of testing that patience a wee bit.
Yep. She taking that extra touch. Again, Hibs forced to go backwards. He's certainly not afraid to
He certainly likes taking an extra touch.
take a chance on the ball. Bear heads forward. Henderson, chest down from McKinnon. Dempsey. Henderson. Back to McMahon. Good from United. Bear. Back to Harry Stone. Widest danger. Stone calm under pressure there.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bobbly ball back to him, which he deals with really well.
Kenzie. Flick to George Oakley up against Bashiri.
Just make him play.
He does just that and wins aside the throw in. Oakley asks him for the foul on the first challenge, potential pull of the shirt. Again, it's just slightly slack from United when we get the ball in. As you say, we're not quite managing to hold on to it for any real length of time.
United fans seem to be enjoying themselves.
It's 0-0 as well.
Yeah.
Imagine if we win. We'll go 1-0 up. McLennan. Dempsey picks up that loose ball, flicks forward. George Oakley.
Yeah. Just hope for that to come a wee half yard earlier, but
yep. 42 minutes on the clock, still Ayr United 0, Hibs 0.
One thing you do notice though, George usually does his best stuff and probably best known for his hold-up play, but he's caused no ends of trouble for Hibs going in behind so far this evening, and it's definitely something we should continue to keep causing.
Yeah, it's different to what you're used to seeing George Oakley do on the pitch, definitely, and well, testament to his run of form, recently awarded with the Player of the Month award for January, as well as obviously Scott Brown getting Manager of the Month for a certain club, Untied. Yeah, Untied.
So.
Interesting mistake there.
Yeah.
Triantis' ball, Chris Cadden against Reading. Coming up to half time, stands the ball up to the back post. Was that still in play? Yes, it was. According to the linesman, though, adamant that ball was out.
I think it is, and I think he's bottled that a wee bit, the linesman this side. To be fair,
It did look as if it was out from where we were.
Yeah, it looked like, I thought the cross went over the crossbar, to be honest. But the linesman's two phases look on the line, but he's looking through bodies.
Martin Boyle, 43 minutes on the clock, coming up to 44 on the stroke of half time for Hibs. And swinging ball into the area it goes. Played by United, and now Levitt's forced back. Cadden to Boyle.
Well done, Mark.
Mark McKenzie, excellent. Now Henderson. Henderson's got space. Here he goes, Jay Henderson. The ball very nearly made its way through to George Oakley, although not the best of passes.
Good flick.
Great flick on by George Oakley. A little bit of indecision there in the Hibs back line.
Yeah, very much so. Well done, Mark, again.
Kenji having a great game at right back. Here he is. Steps inside.
Well done, well held.
And the half-time whistle sounds dead on. 45 minutes on the clock. Ayr United nil, Hibs nil. Reflections on that half?
I think we need to be happy. You know, 0-0 at half-time, you'd have taken that beforehand.
Yep.
Obviously George had a big chance, but I think the positives we need to take from it is we've shown that we can get in behind, you know, through Marky's forward runs. George off the last shoulder of the defender. Hopefully get a wee bit off Paddy maybe in the second half. Not as much as came down the left-hand side, but you know, the team's been very strong, and we need to continue that.
And just before we take a quick break for half-time, just saw Dave Timmins purposely make his way on to congratulate Harry Sloan for that first half performance, really commanding him in his area.
Yeah, he's dealt with it, the few things he has to really well.
We'll take a short break just now, and we'll see you back again for the start of the second half. Well, welcome back to Somerset Park as the teams have emerged for the second half, finally poised at nothing each on the break, waiting for the second half to resume. Ian, Marco, Ian's not even got his headset on, disgrace. Marco, finally poised for this second half. Should be an exciting one.
Yeah, it should be a very exciting second half. Both teams got the capability to try and get this one in the bag before the full-time whistle. We've seen Ayr have several chances in the first half to put Hibs away and win the match. And as the first half came to a close, Hibs started to show how much quality they really do have.
Just saying to Marco there, Anton, perfectly poised this second half.
Definitely, you know, like as we said just before half time, you would have taken 0-0 at half time before the match. Slightly frustrated that we maybe didn't take one of the chances, but also taking good confidence from the fact that we created them. So more of the same, please.
Positive start from United. Kenzie. Trying to help that one on. Trent is looking for the return ball to Josh Campbell, but hadn't recovered. Triantis. Martin Boyle giving chase. And that goes all the way out. What do you reckon the message from the manager to the players would have been at half time, Anton?
I mean, as good as the first half was, and I think the manager will be wanting maybe same again, but can we show a wee bit more composure in that final third, and also maybe in the build up to the final third. But also it's so important to stay concentrated, you know. The longer a game on, the more tired the players get, the more important it is to stay concentrated.
Great ball from Henderson, and the recovery was excellent from Nicky Cadden to prevent Mark McKenzie getting in behind there. Cadden sends one long towards Kurejevic, and then George Stein does very well to win the throw-in.
Yeah, I was talking to the Hibernian analyst, and he was basically saying that they're not playing as fast as they should be, and Ayr are making it really, really difficult for them.
Which I think is a testament to how well we've played so far, you know, with the joy that Hibs have had in the last 10 games we've mentioned, and the form that they're in. But if we're able to slow the tempo of their play down further.
Foul given there.
I think that's very unlucky from Scotty, because that's never
That's a yellow card as well.
It's never a yellow. I don't know how he's even caught him, because he must have been at about a foot and a half below Scotty there for Scotty to even catch him, because Scotty's not even jumped.
Free kick's taken quickly though. Cadden, ball into the area, it's a good one.
Great header.
I think it is McMahon who gets that touch there to deflect that out of the way of the path of...
Maybe just George Clancy has to give a yellow card every 3 minutes after the start of the half.
Is that Kevin's brother?
Why, who did I say?
George. Jeez.
No, I said Kevin. Kevin Clancy. Listen, I'm going to rewind that now.
Also say no changes for either side coming out in the second half. Great play from Henderson, McKinnon, but again Chris Carron just showing his experience.
He's offside, yeah, he's offside, yeah.
Just went a fraction too early there, Martin Boyle.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's one of the, I know it's very easy for me to say that, but it doesn't really need to given his pace.
Yeah, I think that's more a testament to the high line that United held there, that they didn't drop with him and caught him off.
McKenzie now in space.
Well done, Ben.
Foul given there, surely, and it is. Triantis is the man who gives away the free kick.
Yeah, but everyone there's making sure that the referee knows it was Triantis, because after that early booking within 2 minutes.
It's danger. McLennan steps inside. George Oakley.
Oh, well done.
Great play. McKenzie, ball into the area. Reading. Can't quite get on the end of it. Ben Dempsey again goes for a goal. Tries to take Jordan Smith by surprise. Don't mind it.
No.
It's a difficult one as well, going through a host of bodies on the edge.
George and Markey linking up again well down this right hand side, and Markey picks out Paddy at the back stick. It's just when you do deliver that sort of cross, it is so hard for Paddy to then generate the power on the ball.
Yeah.
Markey's dinked it right up to the back post, which is what you're asking him to do.
Hora. Kurevich giving chase. He does get there, but Tottenham. Campbell's the one to get on the end of it. Now Campbell again. Into the area it goes towards the back post, and again comfortably dealt with there from United.
Yeah, Markey gets himself in a good position there between, goal and Nicky Carden, so he can't arrive in the back post. Markey has that covered at all times.
Henderson. Redden. Cuts back. Henderson again. Looking for the run of Cole McKinnon.
Oh, unlucky.
Hora does well, but I don't think Cole McKinnon was expecting that one, but it certainly caught both him and the Hibs defence off guard.
Yeah, I think he's made a run initially and he's thought it isn't coming, and Hendo's got the ability to turn it. Well done.
Iredale looking for that ball in behind to release Nicky Cadden, but as you say, George Stanger more than matching him for pace there.
Yeah, it's a feature of the Hibs play, when it goes to the wider of the centre halves and the left and right side of Bashiri. Look for that straight ball for one of the Cadden brothers, but our two wide centre halves have matched it really well and just ushered it out whenever it's been available.
Henderson. Dempsey just tries to help that one forward, but all the way to Jordan Smith.
Yeah, not bad. Looks like he has given the ball away there, but do you know what? He's turned them and put it in an area where we can't get hurt. The balls break down that if he tries to find somebody's feet and they break on us. It's not a daft area to leave the ball in.
Being under pressure here, Redden does well to eventually clear. Now Oakley can give chase. Sheary forced to play that one out of the park, and that's met by a great cheer from United fans. I'm sure he'll be a target potentially for them, as to someone who the United players can certainly get at in this second half.
Yeah, because even when he kicks the ball out there, you can tell he doesn't want to do it. It sort of pains him to do so.
Again, another United throw. Their subs out warming up just now, and as you say, we've got a lot of quality on tonight's bench.
Yeah, definitely. We saw the impact that the subs made last week. Hope they can do something similar again this Friday.
Henderson, lovely flick. Paddy Redding into the area. Cleared by Nicky Cadden, and it was what a noise, by the way, for that going out corner.
Yeah, fans are really appreciating the effort that the players have put in today, and George is probably not busting himself to get the box, he's looking for the edge, but if he's not, Mark is taking responsibility for himself to get into the back post, and that's what's forced Nicky Cadden to put it back for a corner.
Pedersen to swing this one in. Front post cleared. Reading. Not sure if he was looking for McLaren or.
I think he's trying to pick out Jay, who's in the wide area, but fortunately Jay's not back on side in time, and he's probably made the clever decision of saying that like, we're not going to be a throw in to Hibs is probably better for us than an offside, and allowing them to start the ball with at their feet.
Loose ball. Kurevich all over the back of McLaren. McLaren wriggles free. Kenzie just to help it on and just again just slightly just not on the same wavelength there.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea from both, but Mackie probably needs to take an extra touch and just give Connor a chance to make that underlap and run.
As I've said before, the pitch is holding up pretty well considering a lot of other grass pitches at this time of the year, but there's no doubt, I think everyone acknowledges that with a grass pitch comes slightly challenging time in these conditions, and that can't help when you're trying to play.
Yeah, I think especially
quick interchanges.
You see it like, more so down this touchline, and it is dug up a wee bit. Down the middle it does look to be holding up, but it's no use to the wing backs. They'll be wanting the wide areas just looking as green.
Loose one there from Stanger, but Hibs will have a throw to take here. 56 minutes on the clock, it's still Ayr 0, Hibs 0. Nothing of real note apart from that ball in from Nicky Cadden to happen so far in the second half. Levitt. Cadden. Skips past Mackenzie, does very well, gets to the byline, almost runs out of room, falls to Kurevich. Ball bouncing around, calls for a penalty. Pretty tame, waved away.
When the ball's dropping like that and nobody knows, everyone's just trying to get a kick on it. I do need to see it again, but I thought he might have caught him actually.
You could tell by the look in your face you weren't too confident.
Yeah, just seeing the ball's just bouncing around like that. Everyone's swinging a leg at it to try and clear it. You know, from a forward's point of view, you know if you can't get that shot away, you're just trying to get your body in front of it so that the defender kicks through you and hopefully you win that penalty. I think that's maybe what Campbell done there, so I think he might have got away with one there, but
there's no VAR at this level, so
no.
Dempsey just helps that one out of play. It just seems to have given Hibs a lift in that last couple of minutes. That run by Cadden, it almost looked as if he'd ran out of room there though on the touchline. Very tight.
I think because he's actually taken that extra touch and he's almost ran out of room, that's what's caused the chaos in the box, because he's almost like dinked the ball into George Stanger's midriff and has not given him a chance to actually make a clear clearance, which has led to ricochets.
That's loose from Triantis this time, who since getting that yellow card, a couple of nice touches, but as you say, walking that tightrope, and potentially will be one to watch for the next 10 minutes or so, whether Hibs will maybe take him off to prevent a second yellow.
Yeah, I think we've obviously got Kwon on the bench, who's a pretty light for light replacement, so maybe that's something David Gray is thinking about, just to make sure that all 11 stay on the pitch.
Dempsey's dispossessed there by Martin Boyle. Kurevich. Kenzie does well to bring it down initially and does very well to clear. McLennan flicks on. Back with Hibs now with Iredale. Kenzie again. Calm under pressure. Agbear finds McLennan. All down the line, George Oatley gives chase. Bashiri does well, to be fair. Straight out of play from Jordan Smith, and that's given the United fans a lift once more.
Yeah, again we're seeing George just sort of pull away from the two wider centre halves, in particular with his pace, which Rocky Bashiri does well there to marshal him, but just got to keep looking to expose that.
Hagbear. Dempsey. The run of Redden. Finds him. Steps inside. Down the byline.
Oh, unlucky Paddy.
Very unfortunate, isn't it? It's just ricocheted back off of.
Fantastic ball from Dempsey, and Paddy pulls out the air absolutely brilliantly, and looks like he has Cadden beat, and unfortunately just the ball bounces off both players and goes out for a goal kick.
I know we're going here at Somerset, still nothing each between Ayr United and Hibernian. Would you change anything anytime soon? Or do you expect anything to change? I'm just seeing Curtis Main actually now that I've just said that. Warming up. Down in front of us.
I think he'll be. I think the manager might leave it a wee bit longer yet, but I guess it's a game of poker now, who gambles first between the two managers, and then who reacts.
Fantastic footwork there from Reading. McKinnon dispossessed. Kieran Bowie now ready to come on for Hibs. Kuarevic's first start since the previous round. The victory against Clydebank is over in 61 minutes. He'll be replaced by Kieran Bowie, who's had an injury hit start to his time at Hibs. Highly thought of though, I believe signed from Fulham.
Yep.
Played Scotland under 21s, etc.
Yeah, he played against Kieran when he broke through at Rafe at 17 and did well, and rightly got his move down south. And I think after a few successful loan spells in the leagues down there, Hibs have decided to fork out for him, and unfortunately had injuries at the start of his Hibs career, but seems to be now getting back to match fitness.
Clennon. McKenzie. Nice little step from McLaren, but he just runs out of room. Foul was given.
Really tidy feet there from corner to hold it in a tight area.
Just as we were talking about changes there, it looked as if Curtis Main was going into the manager's dugout to. Oh! Offside given. Again, one or two times the ball's in behind the Hibs defence, and there seems to be a bit of hesitancy amongst the centre backs and goalkeeper Jordan Smith. Should be an Ayr United ball. If it goes out, it is indeed. Yeah, looking like Curtis Main going to come on for United in the next couple of minutes anyway. He was sitting into the manager's dugout a few moments ago. What sort of impact can he bring, Anton?
I think we talked about it in his home debut, the sort of strength and pace that he has. That's definitely a foul. George has got goal side of Bashiri there, and he's grabbed his face.
Kendi does well to get that first contact. Yeah, certainly an interesting one. It looked like a pretty clear foul.
Yeah, it just looked like Bashiri just grabbed his face.
Dempsey scouts past Dylan Levitt. Henderson now, can he release? McLennan, good feet again. Dempsey. Such a very good stop there from Iredale. Blocking that ball going through to Martin McKenzie. Ben Dempsey has not looked out of place today. And we've talked about how good this season's been in the Championship, but against a side who are probably the third best in the top flight at the moment. McLennan goes for a goal! And just too close to goalkeeper Jordan Smith.
Good though.
Fantastic first touch.
Good to take a few shots and keep the goalie working. He's offside. Well dealt with by Harry again though. And there's that quick tempo out that the gaff will be looking for. That ball needs to be played quicker.
Of course, Harry Sloan being on loan from Hearts, that extra determination to get one over on his parent club rivals. As that ball bobbled him very awkwardly in front of Smith. Again, the ball bobbling in front of Jordan Smith. Did pretty well considering. Good work from McKinnon. And you get the return. Chris Catterton again with the...
His recovery pace is unbelievable, Chris Carr. That's three times he's
Yeah.
done that already. Well done, Marky.
Here's Bowie. Redden now.
Oh, hell, what a ball, Paddy.
Here's Oakley. Jay Henderson.
You've
Ball
seen him.
into the area. Oh, can Redden
Paddy
get
there?
there? He does. Scotty McMahon.
Scotty step over.
Their fans believing now, 67 minutes on the clock. Levitt a good chance to come away with the ball, but it's a great challenge from
Just a wee bit
McLennan.
stretched there.
Momentum still with there at the moment. Kenzie. Stangers and dispossessed by Kieran Bowie, and now it's a chance for Hibs to counter. Very well done from Stangers to recover
Yeah,
there.
he does really well.
McLennan. Still got it, Conor McLennan. George Oakley.
Well done.
Anderson's ball
Cool.
in. Goes to McKinnon. Ball into the area. Oh, it's just doesn't quite fall for George Oakley. Atmosphere building here at Somerset Park. .68 minutes on the clock still. Ayr United 0, Hibs 0. Scottish Cup. They're trying to held that one on to Bowie. Stainer does well, and McKenzie comes in. Phil Given. He's actually penalised George Stanger there for winning the ball, it seemed to me initially.
I think it's maybe gone
I
against
know.
Marky. Marky's done everything right, you know. George has held him up. And Marky's came and put pressure on his toes, and that's usually the sort of thing that makes it so hard for the attacker. And Kieran Bowie's managed to buy
Here
that one.
comes Kevin Clancy. Scott Brown showing the yellow card for the second game in a row. having to take this one for Hibs. Towards O'Hora. O'Hora does win the initial flick on. And that ball is cleared away from George Danger out for a corner. Good chance for Hibs to swing in a dangerous delivery here.
Yeah. Boys have been playing really well. Just need to stay concentrated in these moments.
Shot. Cadden. Goes for goal, Nicky Cadden.
Well done.
Comfortable for Harry Stone. Can McLaren get there? Can't. Cole McKinnon. Yes.
One he's just got to manage, you know. I think we can all see the effort the boys are putting into that. I was asking a lot of Conor McCallum there that just maybe give the boys a wee breather for a second just to get up the park and regroup.
Yep. Bowie. Triantis. Martin Boyle.
Well done, Scotty. Superb.
And does very well. It's out for a...
Took a few ricochets that one because I thought it came back off Boyle, but must have came back off man again. Scotty does really well just to just stop that jink inside from Boyle, because we know he's just trying to create that half yard to shoot on his right foot.
Marco Roos ready to come on for Ayr United, but first he'll have to defend this Martin Boyle corner. Ball into the area, flicked on. Can United clear? Campbell slices it. All bouncing around. Still not quite cleared. Campbell. Bowie. Yeah, another Hibs corner. Kieran Bowie's certainly had an impact since coming on. Physical presence.
Yeah, he's got nice feet and a really good left foot, and obviously with his physical attributes as well, he brings that aspect to the game as well that the defenders will need to be wary of.
Cadden. This one into the box. Flicked on. Cole McKinnon just set one on. McLaren brings it under control. Sure he does well in the end there.
There's not much moving the big man once he gets planted.
Seen that one again. It's Josh Campbell's header. I don't think going wide, and I think it's a horror that helps it back across goal. Bowie. Good challenge from Mackenzie on Cadden.
Yeah, just nice and tight to him. Not letting him get that first touch out his feet.
Dylan Levitt, the man to be replaced. Nathan Mariah Welsh coming on for Hibs, and Marco Roos and Jamie Murphy are ready for United. Cole McKinnon to come off. Murphy coming on from McKinnon. Jay Henderson coming off. Marco Roos coming on. Started the season flying, did Marco Roos, but a couple of injuries since then.
Yep.
Good chance for him to show what he can do against a top flight side.
Yeah, and I think especially in the sort of role that Jay's created within the team, you know, that one just off a focal point of a striker, that should suit Marco down to a T. Bit of a Roman role for him. Interesting enough, David Gray's gone against bringing Triantes off, even though he's on that booking.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, well,
well
defended,
yeah.
You can see the drag back just away
yeah.
as he pulled away. And really good strong play again from George.
Two Hibs defenders on him there. Good challenge from Bruce there, and it drops on Murphy. First involvement for him. Redden goes early. Bruce.
Oh,
Very unlucky there.
Yeah, just a wee bit higher. It's one he almost needs to catch from the full volley, which is one of the harder skills. It's just too high for him to sort of bring it down in time and get it in his stride.
Man, unusually loose ball, and now Hibs have the chance to break forward. Triantis slips in. Cadden, and it's over the bar.
Offside.
Offside flag up anyway.
Never in doubt.
I think he's actually trying to help it across as he gets there, Chris Cadden, but as you say, offside, so wouldn't have counted had it went into the back of the net. But again, David Gray will be disappointed with the final ball, final decision. Kenzie wins the initial header, but the loose ball drops to Triantis under pressure from Jamie Murphy though. Yeah, it was cynical foul from George Oakley.
You always complain about. Don't know what he stole it. It looked like he was stepped in. That's not that foul. I think he's defending his innocence, but whether he agrees it's a booker or not, it's a good foul to give away, stepping in.
Going to play off of Keegan Bowie again, using that first touch of his. Triantis steps past Marco Roos. Campbell. Iredale. Campbell. Ball into the area. Agbear. Heads straight into the air. Doesn't quite for the second time. Does well. And the third time of asking. Chance for Oakley to get forward now. Once again, it's Keegan Bow, the target. He gets on the end of it, slides in Nicky Cadden, good chance for Hibs here. Agbear does very well to get back.
Well done, Lenny. Does really well. Make sure it doesn't go out for a corner either.
Going into the last 12 minutes or so here. Somerset Park Ayr 0, Hibs 0. Mariah Welsh loses his foot in there. What do you think if Agbear knew he had time there, potentially had a chance to take a touch and play out?
Yeah.
Do you expect to see perhaps the introduction of Curtis Main soon?
Yeah, I think the manager should probably keep his powder dry just for now. You know, he's made 2 changes in the midfield. Well, midfield and Jay just to give us a wee bit more legs in there. So getting through a power of work, but I think he'll be a wee bit hesitant to make any more changes just yet.
Great exchange play. Unfortunate there. Sheedy keeps that one in. Decides to step back onto his left foot. Bear misses the header, and now Hibs have got a chance. It's Bowie.
Well done, George. Brilliant.
Oh, Hibs corner. Sheedy absolutely loves it at the minute on the ball.
Fair play to him, he's been tidy on it. He's taking a few risks, but
Short ball taken. Cadden. Headed clear.
set. It was, well done. Neither team seems to be letting up at the minute, you know. Both still playing at an intensity that makes you think they both want to try and get the winner.
There's a case where United are trying to let themselves have that breather that you talked about earlier on, just try and get a foothold back into the game.
Just gives everyone an opportunity to just fill the lungs up before another push.
Triantis does very well there. And again, Campbell. Iredale into the area. Bowie.
Yeah.
Pretty tame shout for a penalty that.
Yeah, I think he's
again?
fallen there, and you know.
Bowie threw himself at the ball to try and
he's thrown himself off there.
To be fair to Bowie, I don't think he actually claimed for the.
Yeah, I think he's all over, you know, Lenny there, and Lenny's just told him to get off to make sure that sort of thing that after the amount of effort the team's put in, just break the hearts.
Kenzie. Iredale to take, goes down the line, Stanger wins the first contact, cleared by Dempsey. Oakley. And Bashiri just. Oh, there's a miscue from Magbear. Martin Boyle somehow fires wide. Oh, what a chance. Miscue from Magbear. And Boyle with the goal gaping. Massive let off.
Massive let off.
The text through, total crowd 7,364, 4,300 Ayr United and 3,064 Hibernian as Marco Roos picks up for United. Ball not quite falling for him and he just runs into trouble eventually.
Oh, there's no way!
He's running.
It's like,
where's he supposed to go?
Don't get me wrong, it's a sore one for him, but I mean, Marco's taking a bump in the back there, so that's only added to his momentum into the challenge, and I don't think he's not even going into the challenge, he's just sort of lifted his foot to sort of almost create a block. I've no doubt it was a sore one for Iredale. However, it's a very, very harsh booking.
Yeah, well, that's why I never did an action replay on it, because there was nothing to action replay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, where else has he got to go there?
Totally agree.
Cadden now for Hibs. Up against Mackenzie, ball into the area, pressure building.
Oh,
Phil Shirley on Ayr United.
Brilliant defending again from Scott McMahon. Absolutely colossal.
It's very well.
Looked a sore one there as well. Caught a sore one in the back, but absolutely fantastic defending at the back post.
Curtis Main coming on for Ayr United, it looks like. I said he was going in for a chat about half an hour ago.
I know.
Just didn't come on.
You keen to see him play?
Yeah.
Been asking for about 30 minutes.
Seeing things. Well, to be fair, his home debut against Partick Thistle, he got about 30 seconds in, went down to 10 men, so.
Yeah, it was
and he was out last week.
Talk about a hard one to come into.
I know, eh? Mariah Welsh does well to skip past Mackenzie there. Murphy, excellent challenge now, Agbear. Roos. Chance to drive for Marco Roos. Here he goes. He's got Murphy outside him. And Redding as well. Murphy now.
Come off, a bit of quality, Murphy.
Pass one. Roos. sends one to the floor. Bidding into the area, it's not quite the quality needed. Jordan Smith wasting no time, launches the ball forward. Bear clears. Iredale.
Well done, well done.
Well marshalled, but
Yeah, definitely.
from a Hibs point of view, poor.
Yeah,
Poor
that's
attempt at a
way
ball
too much.
forward.
Way too much on it for Martin Boyle to even do anything with it if he was to get there. But I'd like to see our centre halves in good positions, just goal side, just making sure that blocking any runs.
Nick McAllister's getting ready on the bench.
You better be coming on with Curtis Maynard. Mitch is going to riot.
I definitely did. I've seen Curtis Main in there a good few times.
You don't know what he looks like, yeah.
Blonde hair. Ish. Oh my god. Oh no, it is. See, yes.
Yeah, I think once again we need to just mention how good Mark McKenzie's been at right wing back, filling in that position again.
What a shift from Mark
Isn't
McKenzie.
his natural. He puts in a fantastic shift, and George Oakley also has been a bit of a judo match with Bashiri all night, but he's definitely given us a focal point to build our attack from.
Curtis Main comes on, and it's not a bad replacement to have.
Exactly. Do we have the opportunity for one of them to make themselves a hero?
Iredale. Long throw. That's in. Kieran Bowie scored for Hibs in the 86th minute. And so disappointing to come from a long throw. Free header. Or does Bashiri get the final touch at the back post?
I think it is.
It was definitely Kieran Bowie's flicker. I think it was going in anyway, but I believe it's Bashiri that. United have got 3 minutes plus stoppage time to save their Scottish Cup campaign.
We need to stop bringing Curtis Main on. He comes on, we lose a man. He comes on, we lose a goal.
So frustrating.
And that's really hard going on Ayr United though. I mean, they have played their socks off all night, and to lose what in effect is an easy goal like that.
Ayr United nil. Hibernian won on 87 minutes. Wilkie Bashiri with the final touch, we believe. Marco Roos to get us back underway. Can United conjure up a late comeback here? Boyle. Long ball from Campbell, and it's dealt with well. Straight through Harry Stone. Murphy. Agbear. It's danger now. Free run for Creantis now. Striding forward, McAllister does well. Deflection just takes it away from Conor McLennan. Didn't actually
Hard to see that.
I didn't see that actually.
I think it might have been a case of Nick's maybe used his body and Cadden's maybe just ran through him.
Jack Iredale coming off. Lifelike replacement it looks. a beater coming on for the last few minutes or so of normal time, it is anyway. Should United get back into this game, it's still Ayr 0, Hibs 1, coming up to the 90th minute. Four minutes added. Curtis Main. It's a great fall for him there. Did it well. Bowie. There's been a real difference since coming on. Kieran Bowie.
No idea how it's only 4 minutes added on time, by the way, considering all the subs that we've had, and then also a stoppage waiting on a pyrotechnic to stop happening following the goal.
Yeah, especially nowadays when you see the stoppage time seems to be getting like longer and longer. More and more seems to be getting added on nowadays, and I'm surprised it's not more than 4 minutes myself. McLaren helps this one forward. Mariah Welsh. To find Bowie. Stanger clears. Offside flag goes up eventually.
Come on, you get up the pitch, yeah.
It's getting to that time, isn't it? Just everything we can forward.
Total attendance this evening 7,364, 4,300 home fans and 3,064 away. Thank you for your attendance.
What ball?
Great pass on Murphy. Redding. Marco is in space. Goes for a goal. Saved! Oh! Just evading it. McAllister at the back post. McLennan again. Into the area. Doesn't beat the first man, and really needed something out of that. Bouncing around at McAllister. Ayr fans willing United on here. Ball into there, McLennan.
What a ball!
Roos! Oh, just doesn't fall for Curtis Main at the back post. Team calls for a handball. Corner given. Oh no, Murphy. Not quite the Joey Murphy standard wing. What? Crown.
That's a foul! Oh, must be a foul. Deary me.
Campbell. Try to take this one into the corner, Hibs. Taken quickly, 93 minutes on the clock here. You feel as if it's last chance saloon for United now. Mariah Welsh clears. Agbear. Stanger. Alistair. McLennan now. Can McLennan conjure up one last mazy dribble. McAllister tries to put it into the box. And Murphy in space. Have a go. Jamie Murphy goes for a goal! Deflected! And it's saved in the end up. You see here. Full-time whistle sounds. Hibernian have won it. It's a real sucker punch to take for Ayr United. It's a killer blow, a late goal to concede there from a long throw just as after a few changes were made in the attacking areas. And given the performance, United probably have a right to feel hard done by the result, but I guess as you say, that's football.
Yeah, unfortunately it's just a switch off, and we've talked how important it is about keeping the concentration for the full 90 minutes. It's just a small lapse in concentration, and we've unfortunately conceded.
Yeah, definitely. And again, it's so hard. You want to be proud of the players for the performance, because by all means for 82 minutes we didn't really look like conceding against well, as we said before many times already, probably third best side in the country on form.
Yeah, the boys have got a lot to be proud of. You know, we still had to defend, we still had to ride a wee bit of luck, but you know, we definitely went blow for blow there with third best team in the country, and created just as many chances, if not maybe a wee more clear cut.
Definitely. Well, back to league action next week for Ayr United as we travel to face Falkirk before welcoming Livingston back here the following week, and I believe we'll see you then.
Yes, as Mitch says, two really big games coming up for us over the next 2 weeks. With Falkirk away next weekend, and then we have Livingston back here on Saturday the 22nd. But it finishes here at Somerset Park. A disappointing Ayr United 0, Hibernian 1. Hibernian progressed through to the next round of the Scottish Cup. Ayr are left to lick their wounds, but they gave a very good performance, and they can certainly hold their heads up high. And as they take the applause from the fans that stayed right to the end and cheered them all the way. But as I say, that's it for us from Somerset Park for tonight. We'll see you in a fortnight when we have a Livingston here. Goodbye and good night.